What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to African Mojolo with your boy King. And this time around, I've got a very interesting video for you guys. And there's a Muslim lady that is saying that you need to bring your husband more wives. Polygamy is tembu. One husband, 3 wives, one husband, 2 wives, and everything. My wife is gonna kill me for this video. But anyway, it's a topic that we need to have as African people as well, because in the olden days, it was very rare to find one husband and one wife type of a arrangement. It was mostly multiple wives with one husband. If you look at my timeline, my ancestral lineage, you can see that many of my ancestors had multiple wives. It stopped somewhere there with my father with 2 wives, and I'm the one I'm the one who dropped the ball to 1 wife. Very happy, I might add. But there's a Muslim woman that is saying, listen, you need to bring your husband multiple wives, more women, she says. And then she's giving some reasons for that. I want us to watch this video, listen to the reasons if they are indeed valid reasons, because women these days, they've turned into men. They don't want to share their food, if you know what I'm saying. But it's quite interesting, the type of reasons that she's giving, and I want to hear from the ladies. Is this a valid reason or not? Or can you just, do you want to just keep your husband to yourself? Let's quickly listen to this lady here.
You need to bring your husband more women. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 benefits of why bringing your husband more women is actually good for you. Benefit number 1, you have more time alone. I talk to married couples for a living. The number 1 complaint that wives always have is, I don't have time for myself. I'm either taking care of the kids or taking care of my husband. Guess what? When your husband is with his other wife, you're gonna have time for yourself. Benefit number 2, your man becomes a great man. Have you ever heard of that saying, behind every great man is a woman? Well, now if he has 2 women behind him, can you imagine how great he will be? Benefit number 3, husbands need a lot of time in the bedroom, and wives aren't always available. Sometimes the wife gets tired of going to the bedroom and being in the bedroom. This way, the husband has options that are halal for him. Benefit number 4, you get a built-in babysitter. When you are tired and you need a break, there's someone that you trust that you can leave your kids with.
Okay. You know, this is a topic that is being like that men have behind closed doors, or let me say men have in their inner circles with other men. We as men are always talking about these multiple girlfriends, multiple wives. We are always talking about it. And I think it is dangerous when I hear it from my peers, because it is a misguided conversation that we have, because there is more to having multiple wives than just the sexual desire. Because honestly talking, men are sexual predators. They are always ready for sex. There's no periods, or there's no I'm not feeling like it. A man with a healthy testosterone level should be able to have sex 31 days out of a month easily. I'm talking from experience. Please don't go and ask my wife. But anyway, a man is always sex ready. But the queen here is speaking about the benefits to the wife, to say, wife, if your husband is now busy with another person, with another wife, not another person, with another wife, you will be able to have more time to yourself, and you'll be able to rest. You'll be able to have a built-in nanny in the house. You know, when you are doing something, she can take the kids and they can stay whatever with her, and whatever the arrangement is there. It's not easy, ladies and gentlemen. I won't lie to you guys. It's not easy, because for me, it has not only about the money, being able to handle 2 households. I'm with 1 wife and 2 kids. It's difficult financially. Even if I had the wildest dreams to have the second wife, the third wife, I'm a person that believes in traditional women. So I don't believe that my wife should have a 9 to 5, for example. That's my belief, and that's what we practice at home. I believe a woman should have multiple businesses, but have free time to herself. This issue of saying a woman must have her own time is very important to me. I want my queen to be relaxed. If my queen decides we are going on a holiday or we are going home for school holidays, whatever, she needs to do that without having the stress of having a job, because to Monday you have to clock in or whatever you have to, I strongly believe in that. So besides all of those things, besides the money, besides the benefits that this queen is saying, and which is very relevant. Sometimes me and my wife, we want to leave our kids with someone and sneak out and do some things that couples do, which most of the time we can't because of me and my wife don't trust people easily with our children. And sometimes that is not available because you don't stay close to family where you can just drop the children to the grandmothers and all of those things. It's those complications are there. Besides all of those benefits, is your man carrying the character to handle multiple women? Is he a man or is he a boy that has wishful thinking? I think that conversation must be had. Because my father died at a young age, I couldn't, at my young age, and his young age also, early 50s, I could not ask him, why his marriage did not work out with his first wife and then with my mother, how those arrangements went, and all of those things. I could not, unfortunately. And when you hear the story from a woman's perspective, believe you me, it's something that is not the same. I love my mother, but when you listen to the story from a woman's perspective, I've grown to understand that there's more to tell. So I would have loved to hear it from him and hear from the first wife and all of those things. Just hear these different perspectives so that I can make up my own mind as I am my own man. So is your man strong enough to keep those relationships in check, all of them? And another thing, is the woman willing? You can't surprise the first wife with a bombshell that you are now going to have a second wife. It was never discussed. No one in your family has ever done this. You are the first person to do this. You don't have enough finances to do it. Your wife feels like you are even immature she feels like it's a sex issue, because women, most of the time, they think it's a sex issue. They end up asking questions like, am I not good enough? What have I done? And all of those things. So it's not a sex issue, ladies. It's never a sex issue. It's growing umdeni issue. I can marry a second woman and say, I want this woman to take care of my grandmother. I need someone to stay with my mother. My mother is in her last years and whatever. And the question is that when my mother eventually passes away, my grandmother eventually passes away, and then what? Those type of things. For me, it depends on the man. Is the character all right? And is the queens allowing this? Do they understand when your wife meets the second wife, does she understand what the arrangement is about? And is the second wife being respectful to the first wife, who's going to be putting them, sitting them down in African terms and coaching them, the both of them, to say, this is what you guys are getting into. Be prepared for 1, 2, 3, and 4. We don't have those discussions. And it's stupid for me, for us to have it as gentlemen without a person who's got experience in it. We're just friends talking about it, and you can hear it is kind of like no, I want more sex and whatever and all of those things. I don't want more sex. Understand? If I would ever do such a thing, it will be because I'm financially stable. Yes, maybe more children. I don't think I can give my wife more than 5 children. That will be asking too much. When is a person going to enjoy her life? If she's giving birth from 26 up until 40 something years old, when is she going to raise all of those children? When is she going to have time of her own? I think it's a very unfair ask. I think I think 3 children, 4 children, it's too much. is too much for a woman. I'm thinking now for a woman. Unless if that woman says, I want more children, then by all means, let's get more children. But for me, it will be because maybe I want more kids, or maybe I feel like the wife needs help in certain aspects of the family. I don't know what that will be. I'm not speaking about it now because there's no need that I've arisen. Don't kill me, please. But tell me what you think on the comment section. Do you think indeed we need to have this conversation as an African family? Many women are unmarried. Some men are able to carry that burden of 2 women and more. Financially and maybe mentally, they are matured enough to do that. Would you, as the first wife, allow such a thing to happen? You understand? So I want to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in on African Mojolo with your boy King. Please don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, and leave your thoughts on the comment section. But don't forget that African Mojolo will humble you.